somewhere down the line, we put our brakes on. Maybe, maybe not. And you know what to do because the Spirit, the Holy Spirit tells you what you need to do, but you continue, or we continue to struggle because maybe we're not letting Jesus. Maybe we're not letting Jesus take full control of our lives. Or maybe we just don't want to. Maybe that's what's holding us back. But truthfully, all we have to do is say to Jesus, "Here I am. Here I am, Jesus." But it needs to be sincere. It needs to be sincere with all your heart. Or maybe you received Jesus in your life, and maybe Jesus came to your door and He was knocking. Did you open the door? Or maybe Jesus came to your door and He was knocking, and you let Him in. But did you let Him in all the way? Or maybe Jesus came to your door and He was knocking and you let Him in, but you didn't let Him into all the other doors that are in your life. Because there are other doors in our life. There's a lot of things in our lives that we need to let Jesus all the way in. But if you have arrived today, this evening, to this church, and there's something here that you've been trying and waiting to experience, something that will help you, something that will convince you, something that will give you strength, something that will give you power, something that will give you hope to continue. Maybe you've seen a lot of cars here and you passed by and you wanted to know what was going on. You wanted to know and find out what's going on in that church. Maybe you wanted to receive that power that I'm talking about in your life. But here's the question. How did Jesus do it? How did Jesus go into the wilderness and confront Satan and fight against Satan when He didn't have no food, when He didn't have no water? It's that Jesus had to be sure. Jesus had to be sure before He began His ministry in the world. Jesus had to confront demons. He had to battle all of this because He also needed the strength. He also needed that power. Jesus also needed that fire. Jesus was about to enter into the pits of hell and fight against demonic powers. Jesus was about to find all the problems that we left Him. Jesus was finding all the lost souls. Jesus was finding the people that were suffering because Jesus was full of the power of the Holy Spirit.